And we are back, episode number 79, the last episode. I don't know how many days I'm gonna be recording this. People said this is an extremely difficult boss fight. So yeah, let's try to survive a bit. First few attempts, then probably the next attempt I'll show is the one where I get to the second phase. And then the one where I lose my mind and start using summons. You know, the good shit. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, that's bright.
My
I didn't...
loyal
Oh,
blade and champion of the festival. Both your deeds will ever be praised in song. Now, the vow will be honored, and my lord brother's soul will return, so that he may be my consort.
what does that mean, consort? Hi, what are you doing? Accidental button press, my bad. And I missed. We're gonna heal excessively because... Whoa. That was dope. Hey, that was a swipe. I should not have gotten hit by that. Heal. Heal. What the fuck? That has range. That is very slow and annoying. Wow. So can I actually dodge the sucky thing? I mean, for a first attempt, I was just trying to observe, but there's no observing in these games anymore. Observing is basically obsolete. The only thing you can do is try to avoid as many attacks and then watch it in slow motion to see what's happening. But this boss fight didn't seem that quick. But hey, that the freaking pulley thing. That is very fast. I guess I shouldn't get far away from him. Maybe that would stop him from using that kind of shit. I'm on my way. It's like he waits for me to attack first and then he starts to attack. It's annoying. That is so slow. Okay, second attempt didn't go so well. I do decent damage, I think. We'll see how hard the second phase is. And how hard the first phase is. And as the first phase has a second phase. The first second phase. Like, I don't have that much time today, but I wanted to at least try the boss. Get the feel. Which is why I'm not sure if I'll be uploading this the next day after the 78th episode, or the one after that, or the one after that. It all depends on how long it's gonna take me to beat this guy. I think it's gonna take a while. Come on. I tried to jump, goddammit. Oh, what the fuck was that? Okay, so dodge forwards, not backwards. Fuck. That is so fast, dude. Aren't you like a big guy? Yeah, dodging backwards is basically suicide in this boss fight, it seems. Oh, that's just doing that thing, okay. Yeah, I still have to figure out where the openings are. I shouldn't be as aggressive, but yeah, I'll see you when something happens, I guess. Oh. Fuck. He's half HP. He's not supposed to enter second phase on half HP, is he? I thought he dies and then respawns. Maybe he still does, but why is there a cutscene in the middle of that? I get it, you're angry. Do we really need a cutscene for that? Oh, maybe something actually is gonna happen.
Lord brother. At long last you are returned. Tarnished one. Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin,
Why do we have so many arms?
grieve for this world. Then yield the path forward to us. To I, Mikola, and my promised consort, Radahn.
The fuck is that? The fuck is that? Fuck was that? What's happening? I cannot tell. I do not understand. He's creating illusions? Or what? Okay, I'll see you when something else happens, I suppose.
promise you 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Whoa, wait, that's it? Did I misunderstand? The second phase was actually the... Okay. I'm sorry if I sound a bit weird. My microphone was not set up for actual recording. I was just... So what does the grab do? Apparently he promises me something and then it does nothing. I thought that would like kill him eventually or kill me or something. How is that? Let us go together. Okay, and what's this? I'll give my thoughts on the boss a bit later.
Lord brother, I'm going to be a god.
Why would you want that?
If we honor our part of the vow, promise me you'll be my consort.
So I guess Consort is like some kind of a helper.
I'll make the world a gentler place.
So what's the difference between being a human and a god? Is there like more of these? Or is it just the only one? Because it was kind of barely visible. So I don't want to miss it. Not as far as I can tell. It's very early in the morning. I haven't even eaten my breakfast yet. Decided to give it a couple of tries to warm up and wake up. But I guess I got him into a couple of tries that I tried this day. I was gonna upload this yesterday at Saturday instead of today on Sunday because that was the plan. It was the day after the final video. I think Friday I released something still and then I wanted to record this on Saturday and release it, but unfortunately some family matters intervened immediately and I was busy the whole day. Oof, it's kinda cold. But yeah, I guess that's it. After I looked up a guide for the boss fight, it actually became quite fun. When you understand what the after images are and how they work, then you can actually have quite a lot of fun with this boss. He's not too strong. Obviously, I did a lot of damage. I could have tickled him to death if I didn't use many of these things. Oh, it's still here. But I think I did sufficient damage and it was quite fun to fight him. His moves aren't really that BS as they appear. Most of them are quite alright. I don't know what the grab does, I might google that. Maybe he's trying to charm me, but it doesn't work. I don't know. It's weird. The circlet of light. Should be somewhere up, right? Circlet of light which adorned Michaela's head as he returned in divine aspect, it has begun to fade into nothingness. Alright, slightly boost intelligence, faith, and arcane while also boosting the power of Michaela's light. The circlet was to be the very foundation upon which Michaela's age of compassion would be built, should it have ever come to pass. So he stopped him not to be a god, so he couldn't build a gentler world. Interesting, interesting. Oh, they're both dead. That's kinda sad. They didn't even fight him and they died. As spectators. Whatever. Hopefully I'm actually recording this, I didn't even check that. His face mask type thing. There it is. A mask upon which is carved triangle of sleeping face, the silver hair is arranged in the same style as Saint Trina's, increasing arcane. Just once Stowyer was granted the sweet repose of velvety sleep, the remainder of his days would be spent attempting to recapture it. Okay, interesting, and he also had some kind of a scepter. Like Saint Trina, who blossomed in a deep purple garden, a rich poison is secreted from within, which sends its victims into an eternal sleep. Concealed weapon. How did he conceal that big ass thing? Generally favored by poison wielders for dark and subtle purposes. Okay. His armor should probably be somewhere above, considering he was some sort of a mage or something. Countless needles are sewn into the exterior apparently for talismanic effect. Alright, let's see what Cern Einsbach has. Wise Man's Mask. Furious Blade of Ansbach. And that's a lot of items. After you're already done with the game. I mean, yes, you go New Game Plus and then you have all of it, but still. I'm not doing New Game Plus, not right now. Probably never. Sooner I'd start a new character, probably, than... Although, I guess, New Game Plus, you can basically start a new character if you respec before you go to New Game Plus. Because then you have all the stuff. And can immediately go to a build, but I don't know if that's fun. The Iron Mask of Sir Einsbach, giving the appearance of a quiet, wise, old bearded man, but an old fear lurks beneath, together with the cold, unflinching discipline that once honed his blades, now employed to enhance blood oath and dynastic skills. Alright. Sorry, it's sleepy still, so I might be a bit slurry. There it is. Attire of Sir Ansbach, the embroidered crest of the pure blood knights, has now all but faded. Slightly enhances blood oath and dynastic skills, Ansbach understood that keeping his oath to his old master was not an act of logic, nor would it bear any justice, but it was for these very reasons he was unable to let go. Alright, and the weapon. The weapon was some kind of a sight. Was it this? Pure Blood Knight Ansbach, a viciously keen and slender sight made for combat. The obsidian edge relies not upon trickery to fulfill its violent purpose. Only well-honed skill is required to rip and rend through enemies, slowing Sowing blossoms of red upon the battlefield. Alright. Well, that's not gonna help too much, but still, okay. Let's rest one more time. They still remain here, that's fine. Let's check out the battlefield one more time. No, I don't see anything. Oh, there is someone there. The ghost. It's strange, like, does it not have an ending cutscene aside from that memory? Was that the ending cutscene? That is kinda odd, not gonna lie. Oops. I murdered whoever that was. Okay, I'll make a quick pause to see if there's anything else I can do. Oh, another one. And then later on I'll check if I missed any areas. So yeah, be right back. Well, I haven't found anything different than what I've done, so I guess that really is it. And there's only one thing left to do. Well, two things left to do to finish out this series. The Remembrance of God and Lord. Remembrance of Radahn, Consort Radahn into Erdtree, the power of its namesake, blah blah. In their childhood, Mikla saw in Radahn a Lord, his strength and kindness, that stood in stark contrast with their afflicted selves. What? Mikla saw Radahn a Lord, his strength and kindness, that stood in stark contrast with their afflicted selves. And so Mikla made his heartfelt wish that Radahn would one day be his king consort. Okay, I guess. Wish granted, I suppose. Oh, my souls. All 0 of them. I mean, it's the end of the goddamn game. Why do I care? Why would I care? Let's see what we can get from them. Then I'm gonna give my thoughts on the boss a bit more in detail. And then, I guess the DLC, and that's it. We're done. Off to another thing, I guess. Receive power of remembrance. Yep. So there's... Isn't that also what you get from him anyway? Star Scourge, Greatsword, and here it's red. Oh, okay, I guess it's different, even though it looks pretty much the same. Greatsword of black steel wielded by Radahn in his youth, a pair of weapons decorated with a lion mane motif. They were in his possession immediately before his triumph over the stars. The swords of a lord who does not rely on physical strength and gravity alone. Okay, this is the same. The strength of Mikola upon his deific return. Wielded as an incantation, annihilates foes with pillar of light. Mikola sought to accept all that was and would be, but found one that refused to be embraced. No wonder, as one god and one king consort, it all is all the world needs. Okay, sure. So the boss fight, actually, I recommend watching a guide if you're not into spending tons of time trying to figure out his moves. Well, his basic moves are actually pretty easy to figure out, but the projections, or whatever the hell they're called, they're actually pretty weird looking. So it kind of confused me. But essentially, he's just like after images and hits you with a certain number of them before he strikes himself. Different attacks have different number. So really, if you want to save yourself some time, you can look up a guide to see how many times does he strike before he strikes himself and things like that. It really helps make the boss fight a lot more fun. If you don't like, you know, figuring that out on your own, and I didn't have the kind of time and the will anymore. So I decided to just look up a guide. What the fuck is this? Huh. Just go in a random direction, find something. That's very nice, I suppose. But overall, yeah, that boss fight was actually quite enjoyable. I didn't think it was going to be. And I was expecting another phase, I don't know why. That didn't even click to me. That was the phase. The middle one. What the hell is this thing? Kinda looked like a sword or a dagger. But I don't see it anywhere. Was it a spear? What the fuck was that thing? Does it even matter? Best not. Now about the DLC. The DLC overall, I'd still say it's good. Like, this game overall is still good. It's not like... I feel that this is not worth playing if you like Souls-like games. It's definitely worth playing. It's definitely a good game. I'm just a bit unsure on certain spectacle effects and insanely aggressive bosses, how they're going to continue that. That's the only thing that worries me. I hope they continue it in some kind of way that's gonna make more sense. And I never got used to this combat. Not until the very end I never got used to this goddamn combat. I rarely used this, the block thing. I rarely used that in any game. But in this game it feels like it could have given me some edge. And some abilities to trade with bosses better because you block the weaker attack and then you slam with the guard counter. I don't know how that works or if it even works. I forgot, the tutorial was a long time ago. And I skipped it when I replayed the first section of the game. But I think I didn't use the mechanics of this game all the way. And I never used throwables, I never used things like that. So yeah, my gameplay is, like, leaves much to be desired, but I still enjoyed the game overall. It was a fun experience. I might consider playing it again. I think if I ever play it again, it's either going to be another DLC or it's going to be maybe with a friend in that cooperative mode if it still works down the line, because I feel that would be fun, even though I know this game is not made for co-op, but I think a casual experience that is a bit easier with a friend would be quite fun. And you can always turn up the difficulty as far as I'm aware, if I read the mod correctly, so it's not like you can't make it more challenging, even though my friend is not really a Souls-like veteran or anything like that, so we would probably play on the easier one and I would be more of a supportive role. But whatever, it's fine. I hope you enjoyed the series, and I'll see you in the next one. For now, goodbye.